So if you've ever had on your Touareg your speaker blow out like this, you can go to the junkyard and get some Bose speakers for cheap. I got these for, well, $5 each, so $20 for the whole set. So I'm going to be showing you how to convert your Touareg to use Bose rear speakers from a Porsche and Bose front speakers from a Porsche Cayenne as well. It's the same model years. The only thing you have to do is there are 2 wires in here opposed to opposed to 4. So we're just going to take the 4 wire, cut it, splice it together, and then put it into the 2 wire, and it works. I'm still working out the kinks on how to make it all work perfectly, but when you do this, don't stick to anything. When you do this, you're going to have to upgrade your head unit, which I'm also still figuring out. And, you know, you have to bypass the CAN bus system. So I got this one. My brother recommended it to me. It's a Sony. Basically, you just wire it in for the most part. There's a couple wires in there that are for the CAN bus system, but this unit works pretty good. It starts to break up, so you will need an amplifier. I just kind of have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just figuring it out. But I know that I could help you with doing some upgraded speakers. And the good thing about these speakers, put this down, is grab one of them. So at least on the Touareg speakers, you would have to basically break this out because it's plastic welded to itself. So it's a whole assembly. So you'd have to cut it up in order to put a different speaker in it and screw it into the sides, which is fine, but all speakers also use everything's sticking to this 2 wire. So even if you did this, you would still have to cut all this, which is fine, but this is a cheap option because these cars go into the junkyards all the time. Can't beat it. I mean, $20. You can't beat that for $20. We're going to start with the rear door panel. The rear door panel is the same as both the passenger side and this one. So I didn't even know that was apart like that. I guess it must have fell apart from my good friends caring about my stuff. But you have 2 screws. So you have one here, and then you have 2 on the bottom, which I think I lost these or something. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, and I have broke these door panels at the junkyard, so I start from the bottom up, and the clips are within this door. I think it's 1, 2, 3. Same here, 1, 2, 3, and you just get it to where you start to apply pressure, and then you pull, and you just hold it at a certain pressure. You don't rip it. You give it pressure and you hold it. That's what I've learned is the best thing to do without breaking it. And then once that's done, you have to grab this and lift it up. The right side comes out first, then the left. So it's right to left on all of them. So that one is probably going to be left to right. Go by the speaker. Anyway. Carefully. There we go. Bombs are T20s. So I'm gonna get it first on there by hand. Then I'm gonna take this, and you can do these screws with hand tools. This just makes it easier. The only tool you're really gonna need officially is this to drill out the speakers, and it's a T30 in there, and you have to use the That's one. But you have to use baby size. See, baby. I don't know the actual number. It's 3/16. I don't know. All right. There. Easy. All right. Like I said, this side to this side. So pull it. It's mostly loose, but there's still wires. So that side comes up. Then just kind of finesse it a little bit. Want to be careful. Pull this side up. Okay, so pull it up and swing it out on the left side, and then it comes right out. Okay, now this got me when I first did this. So pinchy tu madre, and then you pull that out. Then there's this. You flip it down, I think. Okay, so there's a little clip. Push. Okay, push it down and pull it out. Easy. And then this is the one that stumped me. So I'm going to grab this so you can see. All right. So I wasn't really sure how this came apart. So you just pinch it, or no, you spread it. Spread. You spread it right here at the tabs, and you pull it back. That's what it was. It's a lot harder to do with the phone. Okay. How am I going to show you? If I... How do the YouTubers do this? Okay. So, I'm going to push, pull, push, pull, and see, a little fucking cocksucker comes right out. So it's got a little nubby thing, and you're gonna pull the nubby thing out. So you pinchy tu madre and pull it, and then you swivel, and the swivel's there. It comes out real easy, and then this is free. Safe location. Yeah, that's safe enough. Okay. Whew. And there's your door. So now you have, oh, here's this. Pull that out because we're going to take it out. Son of a... Ow, my friggin' fingers. Okay, so you do obviously red to red and brown to brown. So you just match the colors together and you twist them. And that is going to be, so we're going to cut it here. And we're going to clip this into this new speaker. And we're going to twist the wires here. And we're just going to use a ugly, I forgot what it's called. But anyway, now it's time to drill. And what I do is, okay, so first of all, you can reuse these too. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get on, but I wanted to do it for better sound travel because I don't know how sound works. You just yank it off like a barbarian. And that looks broken for some reason. But yeah. Trying to make sure that they're all dead. And with everything, with cars, you gotta kind of be careful and take your time, because if you don't, stuff always breaks. And there's always a simple solution, as mad as I get. Okay, so we did really good on that one. The plastic is only cracked here. Is it? It's a hairline. But you see, those little holes are okay. So now, what we're going to do is we have to get these guys out. I don't even remember how I did that last time. Oh, you take a punch, And let's see if I could just hammer this like this. Yep. It's probably the best way to do it. Because if you try to drill them out, I was stuck doing this for a couple hours. Easy peasy. Once you know how to do it once, it's pretty easy. You take all these little nubbies out. Nubbies, come out. I didn't cut myself. I cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. So, you see, and it will fit right in there, just like that. So now, what you have to do is you get these screws from, I got them from Lowe's, I think. And it's really hard to find the right size, but I think it's 1 by 114. And you essentially screw them in, and they barely fit. They're not really well. I haven't thought of a better solution to this yet, because if you could find some way to put a piece of plastic in here and secure them that way, that might be better. Mine will eventually vibrate out, but this is just if you're in a pinch. I mean, I'm not in a pinch, but if you're just trying to get it done. So take that and just screw it in. These screws are a little off for some reason. You see, what did I just do? Oh, I broke it. I gotta stop talking. Now, as you can see, it's gonna stay like that. So, yeah, just gonna twist it down a little more. I'm watching the plastic. Okay, so that's almost fully down. And I'm doing this to try to make sure it doesn't come free. Get it wrist tight. Wrist tight is always good. Yeah, this one on the bottom isn't staying. But, I mean, look at the inside. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's going to work. So now, we just have to take this and chop it. Time to chop. We're going to just choppy right there. Yeah. Goodbye. I'm going to take these. Now we have the connector. We have plenty of wire. We're going to strip it. And then we're going to take these. And we're going to strip them as well. There you go. Okay, and the same for this guy. I farted. Well, how am I going to tell somebody how to do it if I'm fucking it up?
Well, maybe you make a video that says, this is what not to do.
It says, do everything I don't do.
Or you could say, this is what you don't do, and then my next video will be what you do do.
What you do.
What you do.
Yeah.
In more ways than one. Yeah.
I have to keep going with this video.
Well, keep going.
Yeah.
All right.
I have to show how to do this.
Okay, how to do and how not to do.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
All right, you're going to hear me talk to myself like I'm insane.
Well, that's all right. If you talk to yourself and you answer yourself, that's okay.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I make my own friends.
Okay, well, hey, I understand that. When you live by yourself, you do a lot of talking to yourself, and Dexter never answers back, but I answer sometimes.
You sometimes talk to Dexter just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
What do you think, Dexter? You think we should have chicken for dinner, or do you think we should have tacos?
I get some kind of nod or something from him. All right, talk to you later.
See ya. So, butt connectors. This is really a bad way of doing it, but stick it in there and you crimp it. Do about halfway. Yeah. And then give it a tug. Make sure that it's pretty good. It won't come out. And then we're just going to color match it. So now we're going to make sure these are nice and twisted, just like my mind. So I'm putting a little bit of force, a little bit of force, a little bit of force, a little bit of force. It works. So, and we plug it in here. We can always cut these wires back a little bit more. We're not going to want to do that, but now we'll do a base test. So, I already took the speaker or the radio out of the system. This Sony system, it's like your generic radio. So it's a nice system, but so we're just doing kind of like a little test. There's something known as CAN bus, which I work with old cars, so I don't know what a CAN bus is. So as far as I know, it's a locomotive, well, a vehicle to transport people, and a source that beverage can be stored in. But apparently it has something to do with the ECU. News to me. So we are going to take this clip. And this tab is pretty easy. It just slides out, has a little clip here. Just push it on and it kind of folds in on itself. And now we got just some basic wiring in here so I can power the system on and test the music. Is it? Hello? Okay. Auxiliary. No? It is. Haha. Andrew, your brain is pulsing. As you can hear, it's already working. Oh, it disconnected. Why did it disconnect? Uh-oh. That's off. Uh-oh. Did I pop a fuse? Uh-oh. Oh, no. Now it's back. Okay, moving on. Now we gotta take all of these little clips out of the door. What? Good morning, Andy. I'm still... Who's texting me? We gotta get these little things out of the door, and they unfortunately don't really come out well. God bless you. So yeah, we gotta take those out, and then we have to take the door, and we have to put them in the door. Oh, I don't want to destroy my car. All right. Yes. So it's down. Fuck. Ow. Fuck. Ow. Oh, ow. Oh. Oh. Hello? Oh, no, it's just out of reach. Ain't going like that. And this, you have to do it this way, because otherwise, for some reason, it won't go in. So we got all the clips. We got, yeah, that's the number. I also broke this on the other side, so just be careful when you're putting it in. Anyway. And then hook. Now, it's just a matter of getting this metal lip. And you got that right there. And you have to slide it in along that track first. Like so. Usually what I do is like look in here and I try to see when it gets in there. There we go. That side's in, this side's in. There we go. Nice and easy. And then push it. Clips. Concept's relatively the same. You got your bolts on the bottom somewhere. There. And there. And the difference here is that you have to take out the screws here. They're not in the handle. So let's get started doing that. There we go. Easy peasy. So the difference is you're going to have to cut out all the little things. So you have to cut out for here, here, that's already open, here, here, and there. So I have a Dremel, and I will show you what I'm going to do. Getting low on battery, but basically what I did was I just took the little spots where I wanted. I put the speaker upside down where it needed to be. See, within perimeter. And I just turned this on and went bzz, 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 all the way around. One last part, I got a notch right there, but everything else seems to be lining up the way I want it to for the most part. Anyway, just keep modifying it till you get it right. You see, now it's on there, and I have all the cuts in, and that I left that notch there to try to kind of like hold it a little bit better, but it seems to be pretty good. That's what you want to do. So I got to take this back off and then screw it. So you got to be careful because I did something like that. I'm just going to see if the screw will hold it enough. So I'll show this pretty quick. So the difference here is your two main wires are brown, yellow, and white, yellow. And if you look at the pins, I'm not going to do the same mistake. Look for the tabs. Tabs are like before, 1 and 3. This is facing inward with the tabs. So you got 1 ground, 3 power, and then you just take all the wires and wrap them together. Okay, and then I'm going to use these, which hopefully it's my last two, I don't mess it up. They are 12 to 10 gauge, and that is big enough to just slide over those. There you have it. So you'd have to upgrade your head unit, and I'm still working out the kinks, but that's how you put $20 speakers in a from a Porsche in a Touareg. So you're welcome. Hopefully this saves a lot of people a lot of money. And you give me a thumbs up. You're like, yeah, I like that video. And then you subscribe. You like, comment, subscribe. This is really annoying. Helps the voices go away. That's why I do it, because I don't like smoking. Calm me down. Usa. Do I have sweat underneath my fucking breasts. Are you kidding me? What? No way. I have the fat. No way. What? Oh, that's so funny. Easy being a genius. I just make stuff up, and if it works, then I congratulate myself. Yeah, lung cancer.